Hello everybody. I wanted to give an update on how to use Haiku to manage documents. Most of the pages that you post for your students will likely involve downloads of some sort. I know that specifically I've been working with the math department. They have some programs that are specific to them. You might have some programs in your department specific to you, and I'm happy to work with you individually on that. But in general, things like PDFs, kind of the standard. If you post them and you want students to be able to open them up in their iPads on the apps, how do you do that? Well, I think honestly right now, this here being the Haiku app, I'm sort of mousing over it here on my screen. It's sort of an amalgam between an app and web access. So for right now, I'm going to say that probably the best training strategy to engage in with your students will be to talk to them about just opening up Haiku pages in Safari. Because if you do that, then it's very simple to get access to the documents. And let me show you what I mean. So I'm going to go ahead and open the Haiku app. All right, so here I'm just going to go back. This is my page, and if I scroll out, I've been added to this sandbox for Algebra 1. Okay, and I'm going to click that. And again, as it comes up, you'll see that real standard stuff. You've got the calendar and a variety of things that have been organized for the students on the page. But what I'm going to focus on is this bottom right area here. So this block. And right here, Jason's posted a lot of documents that he would like the students to access. And right now I see two of them. We have PDFs and we have GSP, which is Geometry Sketchpad. That's specific to algebra, but you could have documents of a file extension that are specific to something that you use in your program too. So we'll take one. A PDF is the general that anyone would use, and GSP would be an example of something that that would be specific to a certain department. So right down here in the bottom right-hand corner, there is this universal box. It's called the Open In box. So right now I've clicked the app, but if you click this Open In box, as I do it right there, I'm going to open in Safari. And basically what that does is that just opens up that page. So I'm still there, the sandbox page. And you just, instead of going through the app, you've opened it up in Safari. So now let me click a PDF. I'm going to click the very first PDF at the top. I click it. And it opens it up. Since you're in Safari, you get the Open In button at the top. Let me touch my finger to it again. Here's the Open In. And if I do that, and I click Open In, here are all of the variety of programs that are loaded on my iPad in which I can open that PDF. So you get the normal view, but then you get all of this. So that being the case, I'm going to exit out of that. Okay. Now probably, I'm going to head back down to the app here. I'm going to go close that. Back to the sandbox. You might actually be better served by just having the students go directly to the online, but it's also easy to access it via this. If they have the app, all they have to do is tap this. So again, we're going to tap this, and we're going to open in Safari. And scroll down, and this time, since I downloaded the Sketchpad app that's specific for this GSP file extension, I'm going to go ahead and click it. And when I do that again, I'm going to see, here's this dialog box. It doesn't give a preview in this one because it's a very specific type of file, but I get an Open In or Open In Sketch Explorer. And that's the app that I downloaded specifically for that file. So if I click that, it'll go ahead and it will open it up in Sketchpad Explorer, and I can interact with the file. Oops. Excuse me, I can interact with the file here on Sketchpad Explorer, and I can do whatever it is that I need to do. Okay, so again, the key here is opening your pages in Safari if you want students to be able to open the documents in the apps that are native to the iPad. Otherwise, I think the Haiku app is very good for tracking schedules and seeing due dates and all that kind of stuff, to-do lists. But I think for some of the interactivity, we're going to just have to default to the iPad's Internet Explorer or Safari for that.